Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh. Tony Stark used to be the ultra-rich jerk I saw on TV. Now, he's the ultra-rich jerk who eats all the cashews in the bowl. Konnichiwa, friendo.
Feeling good today, girl?
This place is like a resort compared to some...
This team is certainly getting stronger and more dangerous every day.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Curious.
What's up, Big H?
Whatever artifact is inside, it's better off in our hands.
Fascinating. Ah, I see. Interesting. That is something. Intriguing. What is this? What is this? Interesting.
We desperately need to get into this crate.
Hey, Hunter. This never gets old. What do you think? How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? It's probably fine. See you, Hunter.
If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
I would be highly suspicious of anything that Hydra has had in its possession. My advice would be to do what Tony says. Destroy whatever is in there immediately.
With all due respect, Hunter, that would be short-sighted and foolish. For one thing, it's very, very hard to dispose of magical items. The repercussions are sometimes unexpected. Besides, I need all the magical items I can get.
And why is that?
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Step up to the anvil, Hunter. It doesn't bite. Are there any curses I should be aware of? By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The Cube of Nothingness. The Tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. This is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within. A simple object, though certainly not useless.
Shh. Tony is working.
Hey, Hunter. Got a sec to spare?
The caretaker isn't big on the idea of hardwiring this place to an arc reactor. As far as I can tell, power here is distributed mostly via cobwebs and ghost parts anyway.
The goddess disagrees. The goddess must be busy.
Time's wasting, Hunter. Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here. Later. Peace. Hunter.
I needed that. It is one of the elemental rods. Relaxing. What you doing, Charlie? You are the best girl. You know that, right? She believes in our purpose.
Why, hello, Hunter.
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since... ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
I am the Scourge of the Lilin. My name is whispered in fear across the 7 hells. When I fight, I make war, not make-believe, Robbie. Be sure your Sparky is ready to do the same.
Damn, Hunter! You talk the same kind of smack that he does. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blade to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training with Ghost Rider.
Spirits of vengeance train the hardest.
Hey. Caretaker's never exactly...
The time for punishment is here. Like playing with fire, huh?
Maybe you should be the spirit.
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
Nice to get some fresh air. Hardly any cobwebs or ghosts out here. Crazy world you woke up to, Hunter. Hydra running around causing trouble. Apocalypse prophecies. The Bronx.
It is indeed, Daywalker.
And that op against Faustus. The way Captain Marvel just absorbed that bomb. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Are you trying to make a point with this?
No. I mean, I just wanted to catch up.
I see. Well...
She's something else, though, huh?
Excuse me?
Smart, quick-witted, fearless. Hell, she even glows.
And do you find all of your allies equally impressive?
Yes. No. Wait. What are you trying to say?
Some Cupid kills with arrows, some with traps.
What in the hell are you talking about?
It is Shakespeare for you fancy her.
I do not. I respect her as a fellow warrior.
The same way you respect Tony or a caretaker?
Hell no. It's... Never mind.
And therefore is Winged Cupid painted blind.
Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go kill some monsters or something. Let's just keep this a chat to ourselves for now.
Careful now. Regardless of...
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let's get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There's no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Every second we delay is a victory for Lilith. I have little patience for child's games in the midst of our war.
No argument there. Look, I don't know if you've noticed it, but she seems to like you. I've known Magic just about as long as you have, and all I've gotten from her is a few grunts and words I'm afraid to translate. Maybe you'll do better.
Fine. I will retrieve her.
Well, when you phrase it like that, I'm sure she'll just be begging to help. Good luck, Hunter.
I shall return shortly.
Fingers crossed.
I usually just wing it out there.
Robbie, have you seen Magic?
No, but there were some pretty crazy energy flashes coming from the dorms a few minutes ago. It usually means she wants to be left alone. Trust me on that.
Thanks, Robbie.
Captain Marvel beat me at cards. Yet another phrase I never expected to say out loud. The other day, Tony Stark made some crack about avocado toast. Why are the elderly so obsessed with food I've never eaten?
Hi, kiddo.
Привет, Hunter.
Intriguing. This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
That is no ordinary book. I can sense it from here.
Nothing in this place is ever ordinary. Especially this. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
That is no child's book. Lose focus for 1 second and be lost completely within its pages. Let me guide you through it.
You do not own the darkness, Hunter. I was also raised within it. So much so I barely remember a time without it. And now Wanda has this in common with us too. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
Then put the damn book down. and help me get her back.
You are nothing if not direct. Not to mention unrelenting. I can respect that. And perhaps you are not entirely incorrect. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate? I did the math. It would actually be faster for me to fly.
So what is stopping you?
A shockwave would shatter most of the glass in my approach path.
I kinda wanna see that.
Not if you're wearing shades.
Oh, hey, Hunter.
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the gamma signatures in the area match those of Faustus's weapon. We need to recover whatever intel we can if we're going to find out exactly what...
Hail Hydra!
Looks like Captain Marvel was right on the...
Heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
in here!
Now that was something.
Never seen that before.
Hail that!
Taking the shot. And just about enough of this.
More of them are joining the fight.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus. And I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
Save this one just for you! about enjoy your nap.
Forever in service. Follow my lead.
Luckily, I'm a glutton for punishment.
On Gamma, on the move. Take them out.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure.
Time's up for these jumps.
Let's do this.
I am impressed.
Get some.
We serve until the end.
For Hydra.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All possible dishonor!
I think they can arrest you for that in New York, Blade.
Smooth sailing so far. No retreat! I must have angered them.
The helicopter is back in action. Finish it off while we have the chance.
About time.
Not a problem.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
The light will carry you onward.
Feeling good.
Stephanie Trick.
This shall be of great help.
They got away.
Do not worry, heroes. You will still witness the results of my work firsthand. On the field of battle.
Let's do it.
Who's next? It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
You make that look almost too easy.
Where do you think you're going? For the mother! I've been waiting.
Damn it, I don't hate fanatics.
Hostile reinforcements inbound.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus. And I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
That's a neat trick.
Your fate is sealed. Hail that.
Watch and learn.
For the mother!
As ordered!
Luckily, I'm a glutton for punishment.
More of them are joining the fight.
You're ready now.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure.
We got movement here!
What's this?
Leave some for the rest of us.
I'll put this in place. It's on! Get ready.
Not a problem. Didn't think I could get any stronger.
We serve until the end.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with Mother!
Get some. These fanatics are always the same.
I think they can arrest you for that in New York, Blade.
Never surrender.
Running on fumes here.
The helicopter is back in action. Finish it off while we have the chance.
Come get it. You hit the mother with that mountain?
You've grounded the helicopter. Excellent. Now you'll need to clean up the rest of Hydra's forces.
Weak, even for Hydra. Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared.
Never seen that before.
Move back.
Even I have limits.
You should have known better.
Well done. Seems like that's the last of them.
Last? There are more heads to the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory. Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
Count on it.
Fine, speak.
Feeling a chill, Magic?
You could say that. I've been staring at the night sky, trying to figure it out.
Figure what out?
You're observant, Hunter. You tell me.
I am not a mind reader, Magic. Speak plain.
You know, Hunter, one of the things I like about you is your intolerance for bull. Even from me.
Stop speaking in riddles and just tell me what is on your mind.
It is not what's on my mind I'm worried about.
What worries you then?
When I was holding the trans-dimensional door for you back there, I sensed something was at the docks with you. Something dark and familiar.
What did you see, Ileana?
I did not see, I said. I sensed something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed today.
Oh?
Something has shifted in Limbo. But I cannot quite put my finger on it. All I know is that whatever is happening is also strangely familiar to me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign, but an alarm bell.
I know what you mean. Danger is something I am a little too comfortable with myself. Reminds me of my mother. There is almost a comfort in it.
Yes, you understand. Not many can. I'd like to be left to my thoughts now, Hunter. I still have a lot of thinking to do, while I try to make sense of what I felt at the docks and the energetic shifts that ripple through Limbo. I will let you know if I do.
What's good?
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh.
We aimed high and we hit our marks.
What?
Remind me never to piss you off, Hunter. Or insult Charlie. Can't hurt to warm up on Hydra's flunkies. You've got an endless supply. I need to get something off my chest.
Go for it.
I can't stand vampire movies.
Why not?
Why do you think? They take vicious killers and present them as tragic and misunderstood.
I know someone like that.
Who?
Well, I would say look in a mirror, but I do not know what you would see.
Oh no. Only one way I'd be a movie vampire.
Oh?
If I was there to kill all the other vampires.
I would watch that.
They could call it Stakeout.
Why not just Blade?
Yeah, I could take it or leave it. That was okay.
There is my ferocious Charlie girl. Curious.
I'm glad to see you're getting comfortable with the words of power, Hunter. If you're going to continue our little investigation of the Abbey, they'll be vital to your success.
Investigation?
A side project, but a potentially transformative one. With my blessing, Wanda was working to uncover what may be the most powerful. Just what in the hell do you think you're doing in here?
Standing in the library?
I've given you free rein so you could get back on your feet, but I never thought you'd pull something like this.
What is it you think I am doing, exactly?
Don't be coy. It does not suit you. I told you how hard it's been since we lost Agatha. Instead of letting it rest, you decide to reopen the wound?
Oh, Sarah, I never thought of this place like that.
Of course you didn't. And now, it's done. Why should I ever stand in your way? That anger wasn't meant for you, dear. You know that, right? Don't hold it against Sarah.
She may try to mask her feelings, but you know she is struggling with what happened. Why are you hiding from her?
For most people, the captivating relationships of their lives are formed over a matter of days and years. Sarah and I spent centuries together exploring this world, fighting the darkness, watching cities and even nations form and then crumble. And yet we persevered, together.
You still have not answered my question.
It may be difficult to understand, but she needs this time. Sending Wanda away, sealing the library, that elaborate memorial she conjured up, she didn't waste any time trying to bury what happened.
You are right. I do not understand.
It isn't up to me to reveal myself. It's up to her to accept what happened and allow herself to grieve. When that happens, we'll see each other again, but not before.
I trust you will do what is right for Sarah. So, what is it you are looking at here?
Yes, we should get back to the real reason I asked you to meet me here. Wanda's journal. The Abbey grounds have a great deal of history. Many of its secrets remain hidden, even after all this time.
Even to you?
Even to me. Wanda had taken to exploring the grounds in search of a strange energy we both sensed. Knowing that Sarah had no intention of waking you to investigate, Wanda felt it was up to her to take your place. Of course, being the clever girl that she is, her notes are written in an ancient, transient cipher that I've only just begun to understand. Have a look at the first entry.
Interesting.
I'm sure it still seems a bit cryptic, but Wanda was definitely onto something. If you remember my altar, that's where she was conducting her experiments.
An investigation that involves experiments. Why do I feel like you are going to get me into trouble?
Since when has that ever stopped you? Let's meet out at the altar. I'll try to do a better job of explaining from there. Charlie will show you the way if you've forgotten.
Jeremiah Kane, another host of the Spirit of Vengeance. I wonder if he was as conflicted as Robbie is about being a Ghost Rider. This is which sign? Perhaps a witch from the Salem Coven made this. Noble Oster guides my hand. The goddess of order approves. There are cracks in this wall. The goddess must be busy. The goddess disagrees. She does not see it happening. This looks like a fairy ring.
An elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar.
Like most things on the grounds here, there's more to this place than meets the eye. Do you remember the words I taught you as a child?
Are you going to make me say it?
Humor an old, dead woman.
Hocus pocus.
You haven't lost your touch, dear. The words may be simple, but these plinths won't appear for just anyone. Each represents one of the basic elements, their power activated only by the elemental rods they would normally be holding.
And where are the elemental rods now?
Scattered to the wind, unfortunately. A side effect of Wanda's experiments here.
Let me guess.
That's right. I want you to find the missing rods and return them here. Hopefully, as I decipher Wanda's journal, her notes will aid in the search.
But you have not actually told me what the greater purpose is here. What are we doing this for?
All in good time, dear. After what happened with Wanda, I'd rather you take things slowly. In fact, I don't want you overthinking this little project. There's no rush, and you don't have to help if you don't feel like it. But there is one more thing before I head back to the library.
An arcane key?
Just a little something. A token for your efforts so far. The key can be used to open that chest nearby. Like so many other oddities around here, those chests tend to appear before those who deserve them most. Make yourself that person.
That seems intentionally vague.
It's more fun that way, isn't it? I'll be in the library.
Perhaps I should try this somewhere else. This does not work. The patterns do not match. That is not it. I am not getting anywhere. Perhaps I should try this somewhere else. This does not work. Magic still holds. What was Wanda up to here?
This is a little...
It's a
But the Abbey grounds are huge. How will I know...
You used to love running around these grounds as a child. If you need a refresher, study your map. I see you found one of the elemental rods. If you'd like to keep going, you may keep searching for more. Feeling well today, dear?
You said something.
What do you know about the moon seal?
Presumably forged by the gods themselves. With the right power, wielded by the right person, the energy of the seal is unleashed.
And I am...
Just another benefit of...
Where did...
While I often call them blessings or gifts of the old gods, the words of power are actually powerful in...
And...
Of course, many...
Does not seem right to intrude in their space. I would not like it if they tried that on my room. Something tells me they would not appreciate that.
After all these years, it is good to see your face again.
Wish I could say the same, Mother. Now enough with this deception and reveal your true form.
But this is my true form. The way I was when you were just a sweet, helpless little baby. You don't remember that, do you? Well, I do. Bringing you into the world was the happiest time in my life.
And taking you out of this world again will be mine.
I had thought the words of power would open your eyes. But I should have known my sister and her pet witch would continue to withhold the truth from you.
And what truth is that?
The truth they are keeping from you. You need only...
Wait! Mother! Where did you... Was that really her?
Can I help you?
I'm ready when you are. Just remember the most important. There are no rules. Later.
Supervillains rampaging through a major metropolitan area is just like everyday news here in the 21st century.
I'm quite pleased with these results. One of us.
Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? Let's see what you got here. Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or forge. Later.
Considering the risk he put himself in to assist us earlier, I'm more than willing to volunteer any effort.
Hey, Hunter. When you've got a minute, could you meet me in the war room?
Nice to get some fresh air. Hardly any cobwebs or ghosts out here. Honestly, aside from Carol and Ileana, you're the only real challenge out here.
Thanks, Hunter. How long has Spider-Man been out there running around? That kid has stamina, I'll give him that.
There you are, Hunter. Got time to look at something?
Well, don't leave me in suspense.
I thought we were past that.
We are, but I'm still allowed to be a...
Why not? When have I ever made things easy for you?
You had your...
The world is at risk of being consumed by...
It's not my feelings I'm worried about. The last time I gave someone free reign at the library, it cost us dearly. I'm not sure...
At least we are talking now. Silence...
You're...
He did?
For once, I think the entire team is in agreement. It's only a matter of tracking Venom down.
I would just follow...
I'm sure we'll... Don't leave poor Spider-Man waiting too long now.
The intel cache we recovered from Hydra's gunship might seem sophisticated to the... With Central's help? I'm ready when you are. Time to spill your guts, Hydra. I'm not gonna sleep well after reading this. Now that we've decrypted the intel, let's put what we've learned to good use. Check out the available hero ops listed on Central. See you soon. Tony and Dr. Strange may think they're the epicenter of our operations, But we all know this is where the real magic happens. Bye. We've got a situation rapidly developing. I'll be in contact soon, Hunter. What are you doing, Val? Hunter, my second favorite zombie.
Who is your...
Tony, on 2 hours of... So, what do you...
I have
Sure. What in particular?
Who were...
Air Force pilot. I used to fly the unfriendly skies before I was attached to the space program.
You are not?
Not since I uncovered actual, for real aliens. There was an accident with some alien tech that rewrote my DNA, and now I'm half Kree.
I have never heard of...
Neither had I. They have a space empire. It's crazy to think they've been around far longer than you've been alive.
How did...
During my time with the space program, I found myself involved in a conflict between alien species, Kree and Skrulls. I got too close to a device called the Psyche Magnetron, and it completely altered me. He's gone now, but I took the name Captain Marvel as a tribute to what he stood for. Since...
How did...
A Kree soldier known as Marvel felt responsible for what happened and took me under his wing. He was a hero in his own right, and we fought beside each other for years. He's gone now, but...
Your strength...
With all this Gamma weirdness keeping Banner in banner form, I'm Earth's mightiest Avenger. Once Thor realized the Hulk was in a class of his own, he was not happy to be in third place. He still challenges me to arm wrestling contests, and loses. He's much less salty since I started calling him Asgard's mightiest Avenger. When someone's...
That?
I...
Tell me about...
Sure. My...
Thank you.
Anytime.
I will
Of course.
Do your thing.
Hello, my sweet girl.
Why, hello, Hunter.